Hello, welcome to this talk. I'm Hongcai. I'm one of the maintainers of a Karmada project. Today we'll explore how Karmada manage applications across clusters, and what's the updates and the status of the Karmada community. Okay, let's get started. First, let's quickly go through the agenda. We'll start with what Karmada is and its core features. Then I will share new updates from recent releases from 1.11 to 1.14. So, and at last we'll look at the community growth and our future roadmap. So, first the question is, what exactly is Karmada? So, Karmada is a project that lets you deploy, scale, monitor your applications from one place. Think of it as a control center to your cloud-native applications. No more repeated tasks, just a unified management. Mostly, Karmada is used by infrastructure team. And the infrastructure team will manage their clusters resources and provide service to the business team. So the business team can deploy their AI training job, data processing job, or workflow, and Kubernetes deployments, and so on. So this is a Karmada architecture. You can see Karmada control plane consists of Karmada API server, Karmada scheduler, and the architecture is extremely similar to Kubernetes. And the difference between Kubernetes is managing nodes and deploy pod to nodes. But Karmada managing Kubernetes cluster and deploy application to cluster. So most of the people use Karmada as a CD system. So they usually use Karmada to deploy applications across multiple clusters. Karmada can help to deploy application to each of the cluster or split the replicas between clusters. So what happens after the application is running in multi-cluster? One of the requirements is the administrator or the user need to query how the application is running and where is the application running. So they need a global resource view. In Karmada, we build the capacity by a component named Karmada Search. With that, the Karmada Search will cache all the resources from memory clusters and provide API, so people can use like our Karmada API or KubeControl to query the resource. So one of our users using this to build the global view with Elasticsearch. And here I show the OpenSearch. That's the same. So another fancy feature is the cluster failover. We have two level failovers. First is the application level. Karmada will continue detects the application running status, and once the application becomes abnormal, so Karmada will migrate the application from one cluster to another. And another level is the cluster level. Cluster level means if one cluster go down, Karmada can tries to evict the application from the faulty cluster and then migrate the application to another. So the multi-cluster service makes it easy for service in different clusters to communicate just like they are in the same cluster. So next, we are going to go through some new features in the latest release. In the release 1.11, we released the feature. It can be used to roll out your application in a cluster by cluster manner. So let's say you already deployed application, and the application is already has the application has been deployed to 3 clusters, and one day you want to make an upgrade to your application. So what will you do? So you can use Karmada to upgrade the first cluster, and then make some verification checks and so on. After that, if everything works well, you can go to you can roll out to next cluster, and then the next cluster. So this feature ensures smoothly rollout. Okay, next feature is the stateful application failover. We are lucky that we have the feature also here. Mihash, are you going to say hello to everybody? Yeah, okay, yeah. In the application failover, we have such a use case that how can we handle the stateful side application? Stateful side application means that after the application migrates from one cluster to another, how can you carry let's see the checkpoint? That's very important thing for the stateful application. So we built the feature that when Karmada try to migrate the application, we can grab some checkpoint from the original application, and when Karmada migrate the application to the cluster, we can inject the checkpoint to the application, so that when the application starts again, it can start from the checkpoint. So if the feature is built based on Flink deployment, but it can be used widely, I guess. It can be used widely for, I think, for other stateful application too. So if you are going to learn more about the the feature and how it works in Bloomberg, you can go to the section tomorrow morning. Okay. Another feature is a priority-based scheduling. We added the feature that people can assign a priority to the jobs, to the applications. So, for example, the job application with the priority 1000 for critical applications and 10 for low priority tasks. Karmada ensures high priority application gets scheduled first, and this is very useful in case of a resource condition. So no more waiting for critical jobs. Okay, a lot of people ask me, do Karmada have a dashboard? So yes, now we have. In 1.13, we just cut our first release of Karmada dashboard, and we now have a team who are focusing on building the dashboard right now. So if you are interested in be part of it, you can join the meeting. Okay. In recent years, a lot of people ask how if Karmada can support federated quota or queue. So for the queue, we released some building blocks that it can be used to build the multi-cluster queue. So in the 1.13, we provide a feature that the third-party system can use this feature to suspend application scheduling, and the scheduling will be decided by a multi-queue built on-site, above our Karmada. So in this case, in Volcano community, they build the Volcano Global. So they use the feature to build a queue. So another fancy feature we just released is a federated resource quota. The quota limits on CPU memory pools across all clusters to prevent over provisioning. So this keeps your infrastructure efficient and cost effective. So I want to do a simple survey here. How many people use resource quota here? Anyone? Okay. Thank you. So now the feature is in alpha state. You can try with Karmada latest release. Okay, over the last year, we have a lot of enhancements in Karmada operator. For now, Karmada maintains 3 installation tools, and Karmada operator, Helm chart, and CLI. So for now, I believe the Karmada operator is I most wanted to recommend to try with. So great thanks to Jill from Bloomberg See, he contributed so many features, and now he's the Karmada operator leader, so leading the further enhancements. Karmada was open sourced in 2021 and then donated to SynSaf as a sandbox project, and then moved the levels to incubation at 2023. Now I think we are ready to move to next levels. For now, Karmada joined the effort of 700 contributors, and with about 37 production adoptions, I mean public adoptions. So here is a list of our public adopters. Over the past years, Karmada community cooperated with the end user closely. We hear use case, we listen to the requirements, and we work together to solve the real world problems. So that makes Karmada so mature today. So we started a program named the Karmada Adopter Group. So we hope to gather all the Karmada users together. We can share more infos and more interesting use case together. So welcome to join us. So for the next, I think Karmada will still focus on AI application. For now, we released the priority-based scheduling, and we are also trying to do is for the application preemption. So this feature is very important for AI training scenarios that they want the critical applications will be scheduled first and will be scheduled immediately. So for the AI training batch job scheduling, we still have another feature we want to do is we want to grab the job resource requirement from the configuration. For now, we have a workaround for those applications. So also we also want to enhance the federated resource quota feature. So for now, we just provide MVP version. So we have a lot of feature planned for the next releases. So another operator is still in fast growing. So a lot of feature is planned. I remember from the release 1.12, we have a solid team that they focus on improve the Karmada performance. So if you look at the Karmada release, notes, you can see the work they have done in the past years. So I think we are going to support that to continue the effort. another. Okay. Okay. The dashboard. We are. I mean, we are still fast growing. So I think that's all for my talk today, and so we still have some time. So if you have any question, you can ask here. Okay, if you are going to ask in Chinese, that's okay, and if you are going to ask after this talk, that's all okay too. So.
Well, you mentioned that there's a stateful application failover. So is it a zero downtime failover for stateful application?
I think that depends on do you need is a zero downtime failover. So I think for the in my understanding for the Flink application, it cannot allow to run two Flink instances at the same time. So during the migration, we have to delete the original deployment and then deploy another. So there is a downtime here. We are trying to narrow down the downtime. For the other application that they want to zero downtime, we still have a feature that we can migrate the application in a graceful way. Graceful way. That means before we start to migrate the application, we don't remove the application first, and at the same time we start to another application, and once the other application run normally, we start to remove the original.
But during the migration, does it? So you mean that you don't really need to stop the service? You can still reset the request from outside. Is that what you mean?
Yes, mostly, yeah.
Okay, then during the handover, how can you make sure that the request that being processed in the previous instance can be still handled when the second instance?
Okay, I think that's another topic that we need to build the multi-cluster service discovery. So this is another feature.
Okay.
You might be set up so no matter the application in which cluster, the service can be discovered and maybe registered to a load balancer or something.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any more questions?
Actually, I'm a newbie for the Commander, but
okay.
Interesting how we manage for the networking for the multiple cluster, because as we know, if we we have the Kubernetes, and how about the other? It's based on the public cloud or only on-prem?
Okay, I see. You mean how to manage the network between the
multiple cluster? Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. So currently, Karmada doesn't provide the feature how to build the network between clusters. Instead, we are also prefer to integrate the ecosystem products like Submarina or something. So for the cloud provider, I know each cloud provider provides a solution to connect the cluster even in cloud or the Premier.
Okay.
So yeah.
Got it.
So I will take the silence with no. So thank you, everybody. Okay, thank you. Bye.